Hey everyone, today we'll be doing a Bloodied Commando sneak build. We'll be going through the perks, the legendary perks, and seeing what each one does, and we'll go through our weapons and see what our base damage is and our overall damage. I hope you guys enjoy, and sit back and relax. Thanks guys. We're going to jump in here. We're going to start off with the first point, which is going to be strength. The first perk that I have in strength is Travel Pharmacy. Travel Pharmacy reduces the weight by 30, 60, and 90% on a 3-star. That's great if you're elbow in chems, if you're a junkie, so you can just hold a lot of chems in general. It's a really excellent card for that one. Now our second perk here is Bandolier. Bandolier reduces the weight of ballistic ammo by 45 and 90% on a 2-star. I run Bandolier because I run a lot of ballistic ammo. I run a lot of 45, a lot of 5.56. So I think that this perk is great for ammo weight reduction. And the third perk we have on strength is Blocker. Blocker reduces damage by opponents by 15, 30, and 45% on melee attacks. This is a great one for Bloodied because I think it's a great defensive card. It's one of the best they have for defense for Bloodied. It's a great card in general, and I think it's a great selection for Bloodied Commando. In here next, we have Commando. Basic combat training means automatic rifles do 10, 15, and 20% more damage. So if you're running automatic rifles, you will do 10, 15, or 20% more damage using those rifles. But it doesn't stop there with Commando or the classical rifleman. But Commando also expands to Expert Commando. Vigorous combat training means automatic rifles do 10%, 15%, and 20% more damage. So you basically pushing 40% more damage stacking those, two cards to 3-star, and it doesn't stop there. You get a lifelong combat training means automatic rifles do 10, 15, and 20% more damage. So you'd be pushing 20% more damage on top of that. So your automatic rifles will be doing 60% more damage on top of that. I think it's a great one because it's absolute well-rounded set, pushes a lot of damage, helps you focus on one set, and helps you target down on your actual build. And this one, the next one, I run Tank Killer. I think Tank Killer is a great one. Your rifles and pistols ignore 12% of your armor and have a 3 chance to stagger. Next one 24 and 6, and this one 36 and 9 chance to stagger. If you don't know what stagger means, it basically means just the enemy stumbling, losing their footing or slowing them down. And I think this is a great one because the automatic rifles, you make them lose 36% more armor. And this next one, I have Concentrated Fire. That's now target limbs. Focus more on gain accuracy and damage per shot. I think this is a great one because now you can start focusing limbs, which means you can focus on the head, the torso, legs, whatever limb you want. You get to pick. I may focus on the head for Commando. Sneak, I just find it the most damage and most reliable when you aim towards the head. That's why I chose this card. And that basically sums up the perception tree under 15. As you can see, after in all of those, that's pretty much my max set for perception build. And we're gonna head over to our next build, endurance. Endurance, I have 7 points in endurance. I have 3 points in Life Giver. Gain a total of 15, 30, and 45% of your maximum health. I run this for Bloody build because you get a plus 30 to your health. When you run 20% less health on a Bloody build, you get plus 30. I think it's a great perk. It's a great one to get 30 plus to your maximum health when you're lower health, so you don't have to be so low when you're running Nerd Rage, for example. We'll get to Nerd Rage in a second. And the next one here, I have Fireproof. Fireproof you take less damage from explosions and flame attacks by 15, 30, and 45. This one I have a 3-star because I think the flame attacks are more important, and the flame itself from each event and each mob. I find Earl, I find myself using Fireproof for Earl more because I burn from the falling Kimber. Next one here I have Radical. Your greater rads, the greater your strength, max strength of 5. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 max of 5 strength points when you have using rads. When you have rads on you, on your person using rads. I think this is a great one because you get up plus 5. It caps at 20%. When your health's at 20%, you get the full effect plus 5. I think it's a great card. Here we're going to Charisma. We go to Tenderizer. Make your target receive 5, 7, and 10 damage for 5, 7, and 10 seconds after you attack. I think it's a great one because they will make your target see more damage and for a longer period of time. So I think Tenderizer is a really good one for this perk, for this build. So the next perk we have here is going to be Suppressor. Suppressor reduces your target's damage output by 10, 20, and 30% for 2 seconds. I run a 2-star, which is 20% for 2 seconds. I find that Suppressor is pretty efficient when you reduce their target damage output from 2 seconds. It really takes them out of the fight, and I run 2-star. I want to have 9 Charisma, just so I can share. If you didn't know, if you have 9 Charisma, you can share any 3-card perk. You have to have 9 Charisma to share any 3-card perk, not including legendaries. Here we have Strange Numbers. Your positive mutations effects are 25% stronger if your teammates are mutated too. There will be a perk coming here soon that will make sense with that one. And next one you have Inspirational. When you're in a team, you gain 5, 10, 15% more XP. I have it maxed out at 15, so I get the maximum amount of XP from each kill and each event when I'm on a team. I usually run with that, so no problem. Here we have Nerd Rage for intelligence. I run 3 there. When you are below 20% health, you gain a 20 damage resist, 30 damage resist, 40 damage resist, and 10, 15, and 20 damage, and 15% AP regen. When you're below 20% health, this is a great card for a Bloodied build. It's a must-have. It's one of the must-have cards in the build. It's overall good. You survive a lot, and you go through. You tank a lot with that. Next here we have on the agility we have Dodgy. Avoid 10%, 20%, 30% of incoming damage at the cost of 30 action points per hit. In the long scheme of things, 30 action points per hit isn't anything, especially if you're using Action Boy, which we'll get to in a second, or Action Girl. Either one. That one. Next one, I run Adrenaline. Gain 6%, 7%, 8%, 9%, 10%. Max of 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60 damage for 30 seconds per kill. So that means when you get a kill, your next kill will do plus 6 more, and your next kill will do plus 6 more, plus 6 more, plus 6 more, to 36. I have it on level 3-star, so I can share it with my father. So we're doing getting a maximum of 8% and a max of 48%. So I'll be sharing with that. And that also goes well with Gun Fu. I think this one, Gun Fu, is a must-have in this build. You're able to now swap targets when you go with kills. So, and you do 10% to your next target as well. So you're able to swap targets and push out more damage to your next target. I think that one's really one of the best cards in the deck for agility and for the Commando build. Here we have Sneak. I'm running Commando Sneak. Like I said, Bloodied Commando Sneak. So I run Covert Op, so your ranged attacks deal 2.5, 2.3, and 2.5 more damage. I run 1 just because I don't use the sneak attack too much, but when it does hit. Here we have Sneak. You do 25%, 50%, 75% chance harder to detect while sneaking, so it is harder for you. You can literally be right in front of them, and they will not see you. You can literally be standing right next to your opponent, and they will not. You'll be hidden. Which also is the great one for Escape Artist. Sneak to lose enemies, and running no longer affects stealth. So when you crouch, you go into a chameleon or a camouflage or invis, as they call it, invisible, or chameleon as they call it. You go into a little invis for a second, and you you get hidden. You get hidden physics again, which automatically makes you hidden. And here we have Action Boy. Action points regen 15% faster, 30% faster, 45% faster. This one's a great one if you use a Commando, if you're using some with VATS, sprinting, all of that. That ties together with pretty much anything in the build. It's really good for AP regen. And here we have 15 in luck, and we have serendipity. When you're below 30% health, you gain a 15, 30, and 45% chance to avoid damage. So when you're below 30% chance, when you're below 30%, 20% chance with damn nerd rage, you'll be getting more damage, resistance damage, and you'll be avoiding damage as well. So you get a little bit mix of both. Here we have Class Freak. The negative effects of mutations are reduced by 25, 50, 75%. Definitely recommend this card if you're using mutations. It's a great one. Reduces negative effects by 75%. You'll know once you start using mutations, you'll see the negative effects on your stats. Starch Genes is the next one. The next one I have. Less chance for you to remove rads or rot away from to cure mutations. You never mutate from rads or rot away and never cure mutations. This one is a great one because you will never lose a mutation if you have it level 2. So what you do, you unequip it, take your mutations, and re-equip Starch Genes, and then you're good to go, and yet you would never lose them. And here for the luck, we're going to focus on doing more damage and pushing more damage out now. So we're going to do the better criticals. So we have better criticals 3, which is 20, 30, and then 40% more damage when you're fast criticals. So every time you're critting, you'd be doing 40% more damage for each crit. Which I think is a really great one if you're critting a lot. And here we have Crit Savvy. Crit hits only consume 85% of your critical meter, which means every time you use that crit meter, you only consume 85%. There's 85, 70, 55%. If I wasn't a bloody build, it would make sense here. So why would I have 3? And same for this one. This is Ricochet. Gain a 6 chance to deflect some of your enemy's range attacks. 6, 12, and 18 chance. So I run 12% chance because I want that good chance, that decent chance to ricochet off the enemies, but I also want an extra card for my damage. And I'm still tweaking the luck just a little bit. I'm pushing between better criticals, or Crit Savvy and Bloody Mess. I haven't seen which one does more damage yet, but I just put on Bloody Mess so I can do more damage overall. You get a 5% bonus damage with Bloody Mess. You get 5, 10, and then 15% bonus damage, and they explode with a bloody paste. And here we go to our legendary perk cards. We have 2 in luck, which makes us go to 15. We have 2 in endurance, makes us go to 7. 5 or 4, which puts 5 points in agility to make it 15. I have 2 in intelligence, make it 3. 3 perception to make it 15, and 2 in knowledge to make it 8. Once I'm able to maximize these perk cards, I'm able to move perks as freely as I want to, and put and stack as many point perks on my special points as possible. So once I'm able to level up my legendary perk cards, I'll get a chance to actually put more points into these perks in the long run. In here for weapons, or switch weapons, see what our weapons do. We have a quad 25-25 fixer, quadruple ammo, 25% faster fire rate, 25% less VATS action point cost. This is a great gun. The quadruple ammo makes your AP cost less, and you get 25% faster fire rate and 25% less VATS action points. So each shot you'll be doing 25% less action points on top of the quadruple ammo, which already does more more AP, less AP costs. The second gun here I have is also another quad 25-25. I have a handmade as well. I find this one very good too. As you can tell between the two, they'd have a little bit of accuracy difference between the two. And the last gun here, I have a Vampire's Explosive 25% laser rifle. that I do have. And if we head over to this rat barrel, as you can see, we're not completely at 20% health, so we're gonna kind of get there. We're gonna get at the 20% health mark as soon as it reaches nerd rage. And nerd rage just popped in. And as you saw before, my damage was 108 with the fixer and 101 with the handmade. And now it is 120 damage with the quad and 113 with the handmade. As you can see, the damage did spike up quite a bit. And that's why I stick with the quad fixer. But yeah, that's basically what our damage is. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope everyone stays safe. And if you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you feel it's necessary. And thank you again, everyone.